As businesses start reopening on the Central Coast, one of the biggest questions has been, when will there be full access to the Oceano Dunes? KSBY's Melissa Newman spoke with state parks officials and joins us live in Oceano with an update. Melissa?
Karina, walking on the sand and lounging with your family is still allowed here at the Oceano Dunes, but the gates for vehicle access are going to remain locked, according to California state parks. Now, the lack of RV and ATV access adds another blow to some local business owners who say times are already tough for small businesses. The Oceano Dunes are pretty quiet these days without the hum of ATVs and cars on the sand. While that might be music to the ears of those who'd like to see a permanent closure, local business owners are sounding the alarm that a prolonged closure will have rippling effects.
The next 110 to 120 days, we will make 75% of the revenues of our entire annual year. And it's these next 3.5 months that is the money that takes us back to Memorial Day in 2021.
Steve Dayton has had an ATV business in the Five Cities area since 2001. He says his employees all had to go on unemployment while they wait for the dunes to reopen vehicle access.
This idea is like, well, we'll slow them up and we'll open it in September, October. It's like, it's too late. It is too late. None of those vacationers can come back. They're not. They're going to move on with their lives, and they'll worry about vacation the following year.
Sky River RV has been able to stay open during the pandemic, but they say the dunes closure on top of COVID-19 has resulted in hundreds of dollars in losses a day.
I think I'd like to see area leaders focus less on closing the dunes currently and on protecting revenue streams for local businesses like ourselves.
The situation isn't completely up to local leaders, however. California State Parks is working alongside counties when it comes to reopening in a phased approach, telling us in a statement, it is critical that Californians continue to stay close to home, practice physical distancing, avoid congregating with others outside their immediate household. The reopening of these public outdoor spaces will be made with little advance notice, and visitors should expect a different state park experience than they are used to. And to that end, the chief ranger of the Oceano Dunes tells me even once the dunes does reopen to vehicle access, it's very likely that camping will still be prohibited as they continue to evaluate the health and safety needs here at the dunes ahead of a full reopening. Reporting live in Oceano, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
Melissa, thank you. An economic impact report published for the 2016 to 2017 year found that the Oceano Dunes has a more than $200 million impact on the community, with people staying in area hotels and supporting area businesses.